Hey everybody, modern blues rock bands is what we're going to talk about today. What have happened to the blues rock bands today? And do you feel like you just can't find those hard driving blues rock bands like we used to have? Well, you're in luck because I've got a list here today that's got that's got 10 blues rock bands that you'll want to give a listen to because they are solid and they're new and creative. It's almost, I hate to label them in one category as blues rock because their music's much more than that. But we got to start somewhere, so blues rock is what they're going to be today. And they really stem from that genre as well. But they've added a lot to it. They've got a lot of character in their music. So if you're an aspiring bassist as well, this list is great for you because it'll give you ideas and other people to listen to and add their influence into your style, and just put all of that together and create your own style, and that's how you become well-rounded bassist. Now this list is in no particular order, but I want you to hang around because I saved my favorite for last, and you won't want to miss these guys, this name at all, because they've got a big influence and they've been around for a while, and they are very solid, very versatile blues rock band. So let's get this party started. Alright, well, number one, we'll start off with this sister band, and it's Larkin Poe. These two sisters are from out of Atlanta, Georgia, and they have a deep South feel to them. And one of their popular one that I found is very good is Mad as a Hatter. That's a real good one. And they have Preaching Blues is the name of it. That's a good one to follow too for the blues. And these girls, they tear it up. They do real good. And like I said, they've got that Atlanta, Georgia, they've got a little deeper South feel than Atlanta, Georgia, but they've definitely got a Southern feel to it, and it's really blues, contemporary blues at its best. So give them a listen to, Larkin Poe, and check it out. Mad as a Hatter, Preaching Blues, two good songs with a good blues feels that will add to your abilities as well. Now, number two is Eric Gales. This guy has been in the blues. It's in his blood, you can tell it. He's from Memphis, Tennessee, and it's definitely in his guitar playing, and he's got one bad bass player, and one of his good tunes with a solid bass line is Repetition. Give that one a listen, and you'll be glad you did. Now number three is going to be Sam Johnston. He's from Texas, and he's got that Texas blues feel, just definitely blues. He's a young man, but he's got a solid voice on him as well. So he's definitely someone you want to listen to. Good blues band, and it's good listening. It's not too gritty or any kind of blues like that. Just good blues, good home style blues right there. So Sam Johnston, check him out. Check his album out, The Longing. That's a good one. It's got a lot of blues on there, and he's a great guitar player as well. So definitely, like I said, a young man that's definitely doing very well for carrying the blues, the traditional blues. Now we've got number four coming in. These guys are from the great Wisconsin, but they have a deep South blues as well. A little further north, but they've definitely done good with recreating the deep South blues, and that's the Shouting Matches. Give them a listen. One of their good ones is Heaven Knows. That's a good one I liked a lot, so give that one a listen. And the next one is the Sheepdogs. They're from Canada, the great wide open Canada, and they put a Midwestern feel to the blues that they do, and one of their good songs is Nobody. Give that one a listen, and figure that one out on bass, and that'll help you. They definitely have seem like they've got a strong Allman Brothers influence as well, especially in their guitarist. So give them a listen, the Sheepdogs and Nobody. And at number 6, we've got this powerhouse band. I mean, how can you go wrong with this? You've got Dave Grohl, You got John Paul Jones, and you got Josh on guitar. So them Crooked Vultures, you can't go wrong with that. I think they've only got one album out though, and they're working on one now, or they've already released. I'm not sure where they're at, but that just, you can't go wrong with that. You've got to give that a good listen to, because with those, just super group right there. And John Paul Jones, you need to follow his bass line from the classic Led Zeppelin for sure. And that's how they bring that in to a modern blues rock band, because they were definitely a classic blues rock band back in the day, and they were deep blues way back when. So he's definitely got the capabilities of playing some blues, John Paul Jones. So give them a listen, the Crooked Vultures, and check them out. I'm not sure if they've got another album out yet or not, but definitely check them out. You can't go wrong with that. Now we're getting into kind of the newer, real new blues, but the Black Keys, these guys are from Akron, Ohio, and they keep it the traditional blues, but they've got two songs that I like. I Got Mine is one of them, and They Hurt Like Mine is another one. That's a real good one. That's real popular. It's gone popular and kind of gone mainstream for them. So it's kind of pushing them up over the hump. So the Black Keys, definitely check them out. They're a good solid blues band as well, and they've got some new contemporary stuff also. So we've got number 8. Now we're getting into the blues, but these two bands added a little something extra to them. So the Black Mountain is the band I'm talking about right now, and they're out of Canada, and they've added this interesting psychedelic feel to them. So it's blues rock with a psychedelic feel, and it's good stuff. It's definitely new and good to listen to. I enjoyed it a lot. One of their good ones is the Hair Song. That's a real good one, and it's blues, and good singer, just a good group right there. All real tight, good blues influence to all of those, and it's good to listen to. And Radio Moscow is number 9. Now they're from Story City, Iowa, and they've got a solid bass player, and they've kind of grunge it up a little bit. The ones I've listened to, they've kind of just got a little. It's really gritty blues and hard driving blues for sure. They got a good solid pushing driving bass player too. And there's check out Mistreating Queen. That's a good one of theirs. And like I said, a good solid bass player, and they definitely move it right along. All right, so you know what number we're at now. We're at number 10, and this is my pick of the week, pick of the month, pick of the 6 months. So it's this band has come out. I guess I could be partial to them because they're so close to home, and so we're at they're out of Greenville, South Carolina, and they really bring the soul blues back down. And like I say, these guys, they're not just blues rock. They're bigger than that, but you just you got to put them somewhere. So you've got blues rock, but they've got some jazz sound to them, so jazz blues in there, and a southern rock feel as well. So they're not just labeled as blues rock, but that gets the job done. And they definitely, the singer's soulful voice that he has, and the handle he has on playing guitar is just phenomenal. And I mean, he grew up, his granddaddy was a country player, and his daddy was I think maybe a blues player, but he's definitely, the boy grew up at like 7 years old playing live with his dad. So he can play that guitar, and it's like second nature to him. So he's somebody you want to listen to as well, and his voice is just amazing. So this is the Marcus King Band. You gotta check them out and follow them, because they are definitely solid. They've got out quite a few albums, and they've been around, and they're just getting better. And you can tell it in their music. And one of my favorites they have out, they're off their latest album, Soul Insight, is Goodbye Carolina, and that's a great song. The songwriting ability he has as well is great. So this guy is definitely the whole 9 yards. He's got it going on pretty good. So that's the Marcus King Band. Check them out. And I can't say enough about them. I could talk all day here about the Marcus King Band, but check them out for sure. And that'll do it. That's my 10 modern blues rock artists that are solid that you need to give a listen to, and definitely add to your arsenal of styles and just how you play the bass. It'll definitely, the more influences you have, the better you're going to be, and the more character your lines are going to have as well. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging around, and I appreciate y'all. And definitely subscribe down below, hit that bell notification. I've got more videos coming out, and I've got more already out there, so you can check those out as well. But for the new ones, you'll get notified when they come out as well. So hold up, I got one more for you. And I just saw her live just this past weekend at the Carolina Festival, and it's Anna Popovic. She is solid. She plays some good guitar. She's got a bad freaking band, and the bassist is bad as well. So you got to check her out as well. One of my favorites of hers was Anna Shuffle. Well, that's her most popular one. That's kind of the one putting her over the top, as well as Anna Shuffle. But they broke down some Jimi Hendrix, I think Crosstown Traffic. They did real good. So you want to definitely give her a listen to, Anna Popovic. And I think she's torn. She's out. She's torn right now. So give her a listen as well. So, all right, that's it. There's 11. So check it out, and catch y'all on the flip-flop.